catastrophic update as of 2 p.m. PST, August 14th. Tropical storm Kyle has formed. I'm going to show you a satellite of it. And it clearly has a nice LSC off the mid-Atlantic convection. It's under pretty strong shear, but the NAC says it has no attachment of a front, and surface data shows that it's closed at the surface. It will head east-northeastward based on the advisory, which is right here. It was 35 knots, and Kyle is the earliest K storm in history, beating Katrina by a good week and a half. I mean, formed on August 24th. And is expected to remain a tropical cyclone through 60 hours and maxing at 45 knots. That's a picture of it. Here's the track. I mean, that's for Josephine. These graphics are a little bit tricky, but here's the IR of it. Here's the track of it. We'll head northeastward during the next 48 to 72 hours. Models take it up to 45 to 50 knots, which is in line with the NAC says. One more picture of it. Now we gotta look at Josephine, which has been confirmed to be a tropical storm based on recon. 1,004 millibars, 35 knot winds based on 511 SMRF. It's under a pretty strong westerly shear. Moving 300 by 14 knots. Is expected to head westward for the next 48 to 60 hours before heading northward into a weakness, and then northeastward later in this period. Increasingly, the shear should affect it as we move into the future, so we don't expect any strengthening. It should be weaken a depression by 48 hours. Kind of sucks for the storm. I mean, but LSC convection. Here's the IR of it. Here's the track. Clearly showing west-northwest to northwest, then turn northward. Should threaten Bermuda as a depression or a limit low. There's the models. Really no strengthening, but hey, look at the CMC. Longer term, they do strengthen it like after 5 days. So and you get that secondary bump. Well, actually, we're gonna look at 10, which is now still a depression. But they said it probably was a tropical storm for a short time, but it's no longer so they have a depression. It's expected to head westward, or then turn more west-northwest later in the period, making the tropical storm the long term. Here's the system. Clearly under a lot of shear, a lot of crappy storms. I mean, takes a lot of time to look at all the crappy storms. I mean, here's the models. Very low strength inspection, but I wouldn't surprised if it becomes a tropical storm like the NAC says. 93. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, this doesn't look very good. Let's look at the graph and I figure that loads. It's running out of time. Let's be honest. It has maybe another 48 hours tops. In northwestward, then turns westward after 48, based on the models. Parallel strengthening is predicted. But hey, it does have an LC, but it's under intense shear and a crappy storm. I mean, what a joke. I mean, probably the best storm here, in my opinion, is probably the storm right here to the south and on 94. Let's see. I'm thinking. Here at 94. I mean, clearly has a well-defined LC convection. It could become a depression. And the AHC says it has a 70% chance of doing so. And our system to the near Central America has 80% in the next 5 days. Really, this is just crazy. I mean, so much crap. I mean, there's 94, which is probably going to become a depression pretty soon. Probably have better shit to become a tropical storm. I mean, than this, but this could eke it out up here. This will probably be a powerful hurricane down the line. Probably the first thing that is respectable. I mean, oh, that's your tropical update.